Okay, this is Anime Alley. Welcome back to this part. They're basically like nicknames, right? I see. It all seemed very complicated, but I promise to pay attention when in Rome, as they say. The definite article? You mean like the in English, right? What does that mean? I see. That's an appropriate title for student council president. She did have a grand sort of air to her, though she wasn't astonished about it. Then, what was Masuki like? You said something like the chief something. Captain of the guard. I just figured she was a really good cook or something. Ritune? Huh? Marika had brought a small group with her, which included Masuki. She had looked a bit like a hospital director, surrounded by doctors and nurses. Sounds like you don't like it being part of her routine. I guess that's sort of like cliques. Is that what they're called? Cliques? I don't know. I'm never going to go to college. I got my job here. Also looking for a part-time job somewhere elsewhere. Got a lot of hard work to do. Most people don't see it, but I'm actually working the hardest here. Maybe that way of thinking was why Rise had put herself at the vanguard of school reform. Do you have a title, Rise? Hold it up. My cat wanted to come in. Say hi to the camera, Magic. Hi. Hi. I believe you've seen her in one video before. This is my cat. Hi. She really wants to kill me, as you can see in her eyes. More or less curious, though. What are you looking at? Look at the camera. Look at yourself. She's really annoyed. She also has a very sensitive thing about her ass. Oh, you want to see how I'm doing? Now get lost. Oh. That happened. What does it mean? Oh, I like that. High praise, but I could see where it came from. In Rai's case, it wasn't just her beauty. She had even slipped out of school to do her scouting work. That kind of divisiveness probably earned her noticed. Oh, sorry. Not interested in you. You are good looking. Interested in someone else, though. No. Also, I'm not a big fan of her story. Everyone has their own opinions and in their own favorites. You get to name your favorite girl if you want to down in the comments. I already said mine, so. What's her title? Beautiful Briar Rose. Yeah, that does seem to suit her. There are rules about those too? That's right, Mitsuki had mentioned something about that too. In addition to don't get to call Miyugi-san address her as Marika-sama, I understand. At the moment, I had no idea what she was talking about. I see what she meant. Rise had followed those rules and speaking to everyone around her. I'm going to try as hard as I can to do things that fastness way, though saying Sama is going to be hard to get used to. Really? I am. I didn't think I was that influential, but I would have to give it a try. At least if I wanted to stay here until graduation. I don't intend to turn you into the second... Oh yeah, because of Messiah. That's a... As we spoke, someone appeared behind us at the table. Oh yeah, this chick. An adorable cat hat. Nogitami. Actually sounds good. Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Okinoki Messiah. Rise had referred to her as son. That meant she was a second year. What? Tammy produced a microphone, a recorder, and a camera out of nowhere. Then she turned the camera towards me. Nope, she hides it in her hat. Literally in her hat. What? Before I could even answer, she clicked on the recorder and turned the mic to me. I bent back in my chair, asked her the question that had been bugging me. Do you always carry those things around with you? Right. I didn't quite know what Holy Trinity meant, but it sounded impressive. What? Right. Tammy pulled out an A3 size piece of newsprint. Thanks. Since April 1st? Yes. Tammy, are you... I don't mean this in a negative way, but you talk like a normal person, that is to say closer to what I'm used to. That's something I've been wondering about. What is this immediate course? Oh, I see. Now that you mentioned it, there were two school buildings facing each other. I see. What did you mean by tours then? Right. Though I'm still eating. Tammy's seems like a very pushful person. I'm questioning, is this an interview or an interrogation? I glanced over to Rai. She looked back at me blankly. Well, I mean, should I be honest? Oh, what about what happened before then? About my background, since in a way I threw away my whole life so that I could come here. Which means I had the kind of background it's okay to make a wash of. I don't know if it's okay to say that flat out, but I can't just lie about it either. No, I'm referring to literally my whole life that went down the frickin' toilet. I don't know if it's... Oh. Well, yeah. Not... Yeah.
Can I change the TV? I didn't know if you were going back out to watch it. Just wanted to make sure. Thank you.
I guess just please ignore that. Rise leaned forward and looked sharply into my eyes.
とにかくマサヤさん本人は立派な人なんですから、気にせずインタビューに応じなさいな。
Right, I will.
二人はまだ出会って間もないんでしょ。早くもソレイユデコールの信頼を勝ち取っているみたいじゃない。私の見る目の正しさにみんなきっとびっくりするわよ。大きく出たわね。マサヤさん、インタビューを始めさせてもらうわよ。
Time was short, so I had to do it quickly, but I told her the story from beginning to end. Rice addressed me as we returned to class.
そうそう、言うのを忘れていたけれど、放課後はマサヤさんも付き合ってくださる？
What's going on after class?
理事長がおっしゃっていたわね。白百合会と紅バラ会の役員は放課後理事長室に集まるようにと。私は白百合会の役員だから行かなければならないのだけど、マサヤさんも参加した方がいいと思って。きっと件に絡んだ話でしょうし。
What? When, like, you know, I'm not...
You like
She's
it?
showing... Yeah, Crazy Kitty's just showing off her freaking nails.
You should probably use them though.
Yeah, they can.
No,
Actually.
it's too bright.
Yeah, but let's turn it... Right. There should do it.
No.
Ah, the smell!
You like it though?
The smell got in my nose!
You like it?
No.
Is it pretty? What do you like?
I find it weird that one's blue while the rest are purple.
No, like that's
And one's a darker purple than the other.
No, they're all the same.
Oh yeah, from when you put it down, one was darker than the other one.
Yeah, because of the shading. But they're all the same. But I like it. It's cute.
By the way, Monet, I got a good question to ask.
Bye.
Get back here!
Go.
God, but what are the White Lily and Red Rose societies?
そうね、生徒会の下部でもないか、補完する組織というか。まあ、放課後ご説明するわ。
Got it. After class, I went with Rice to the chairwoman's office.
じゃあ理事長のお話を伺う前に、改めてマサヤさんの立場や晩セーヌの状況についておさらいしておくわね。
Yeah, let's do that. So much has happened, my head is still
まず
spinning.
は晩セーヌの状況から。生徒数の減少や建物の建て替えがあったために財務が悪化しているわ。回復するには生徒が増えてくれるしかないけれど、長年の傾向から言ってそれはどうにも期待をす。有効な手立てとしてはただ一つ、男子を受け入れ共学にすること。けれどそれには当然批判も大きくて、そうして理事会は長年割れていたけれど、理事長の裁断で一歩前進することになった。それがサンプルとしての男子を受け入れるということ。マサヤさん、あなたのことよ。
Right.
この場合、サンプルは何を意味するか。学校変革の是非は生徒たち自身の判断に委ねられることになったわ。
It's about like in Soma Sample, with Soma Sample, it's just we'll occasionally bring in one guy so you can get used to life outside of the school where you don't become homeless six. No, not homeless six. Paranoid shut-ins would be the word. Yeah.
でもそれには男子というものがそもそもどういう存在なのかがわからなければ判断のしようが
Or
ないでしょ。
needs.
理事長もおっしゃっていたように、留学生の男子はその判断のための材料なの。もちろんマサヤさんが男子一般を代表しているなどということは決して言えないけどね。
That's one thing I'm not sure about. Should Sample involve in a few more people? Was it just that you couldn't find anyone else?
いいえ、特待留学生は一人。これはそう決まっていたの。
Why?
それを主導したのは主給派の理事たちよ。理由は想像がつくわね。
Because they don't want boys in the school?
ただこれは
Oi!
はっきり言って失敗だったのではないかと私は思うの。
A mistake? Why?
だって100人中51人の有望株と1 人のそれ後者の方が簡単ではなくて
Oh, I guess so.
それだけあなたに期待しているということよマサヤさん
Right.
国体留学生に課せられた義務というか向けられた期待は周囲の意識を変えていくことここではっきり伝えておくわ生徒の間で改革派は現状私一人と考えていただいて結構よ
I see.
人は誰しも変化を恐れ厭うもの私はそれをよく知っている
You shouldn't fear change, although there are some changes that go into complete bullshit. But they know the school will close otherwise, right? How can you be the only one?
例えばの話マサヤさんは自分の死を思うかしら
Yes, many times. Gets near-death experiences set when they repeat every single fucking year. My curse, everybody. What?
きっと今から1世紀のうちには必ず訪れる自分の死そのことを深く考えることはあって
Well, no.
私もきっとそれと似たようなことなんじゃないかしらね
I see.
でも私は万仙のはいつまでも残ってほしいと思う
Vice has said that once before. She was hoping for reform because she loved Fesness.
それとあともう一つ私はそもそも女子校より共学の方がいいと思っているところもあるの
Huh? Really?
私男子も捨てたものではないということを知っているから
Ah.
まあ個人的な思いは脇に置いても世の中には2つしか性がないのだから片方をしかも徹底的に排除するのはどうかと思うわね
Not to mention it's sort of pointless. Plus, you're a Catholic missionary school. If you looked in the Bible on the freaking Garden of Eden story, then you're... It's the girls that did the sin first, and then the guy just followed. Like, shouldn't you do this for yourself, not the other... Never mind. I guess so.
さてマサヤさんはこれから特待留学生として自分を周りに認めさせなければならないわ
In other words, make them think I deserve to stay at Vesnus.
そうそして最初の審判が1学期の最後にあるわこれについては本当に申し訳なく思っているんだけど
No, that's fine. I sound generally upset about
こ
it.
のことは妙義様が強硬に主張したという話こんなの特待生本人や改革派にとっては不利になるだけだし
Oh, that's right. When Marika arrived, I thought her last name sounded familiar.
マリカ様のおばあ様だから相談役の妙義様は
Which means that Marika is against us.
多分
Her expression was very serious. As such, Marika was bound to carry a lot of influence. Rice clearly had a lot of influence of her own, but starting to feel nervous about this. Either way, it would be hard to pass any reform if the elected student body president wasn't in favor of it.
ただハードルは低いと思うの最初のボートのことですけどだって学校自体の変革よりは受け入れやすいでしょ
Yes.
そうよだからまあそこでの勝利はもう決まったものとしてと
I wonder if they were right. I wonder if this was an actual event that happened that someone just took and turned into a story. Because I wouldn't be surprised if it was. If this was based on an actual event and they just switched around the whole naming scenario. I spoke the words as if she was worrying to herself, then continued.
そして年度末にはいよいよグランデボートがあるわただこの選挙は元来は生徒会長を決めるためのもので
It made sense. The presence of Boy was so irregular that there wouldn't be a system in place for it.
生徒会長選は全校生徒による
That's right. It was the same at my
そ
school.
れで原則誰にでも立候補の権利はあるんでしょ？
Yeah, it was. Is it different at business?
権利だけならあるわ。ただ慣例というか伝統というか、うちの場合立候補するのはたった2人に絞られるの。
Oh, magic.
1人が白百合会の会頭、そしてもう1人が紅バラ会の会頭ということになります。
Those were the two groups that had been called to the chairwoman's office.
ところで会頭の性質は生徒会長制と違って1学期が始まってすぐなのよ。
Oh, so it's coming soon, right?
実は今日なの。理事長の話が終わり次第投票に移るわ。
Which meant that, unlike the council elections, the society chose their own
もっ
offices.
とも3学期のうちに話し合いで決めてしまうからほとんど形式的なものね。つまり今の段階で内定者は決まっているということ。白百合会は私で紅バラ会は美月さんだわ。
Oh, so next year's election would be a contest between the two of you.
そういうこと。そして2人が掲げるマニフェストは私が変革で美月さんが保守本道というところね。
In other words, the fate of the school reform came down to which one was elected president. You would almost say they had appropriated the meaning of a traditional vote just to represent the...
実際に競うのは白百合会と紅バラ会であり、私と美月さんだけど、
Yeah.
勝敗の命運を握るのはきっとあなただわ。
Okay, fine.
だから頑張ってくださいな。
Ursula reached out to take my hand. I didn't have a lot of confidence, but I wanted to continue attending business. Right. Or continue. Oh my, they're holding hands. She really is aggressive, isn't she? It's just a handshake, you know. About a dozen people were gathered in the chairwoman's office.
全員が集まったわね。すみません、遅くなって。ちょっとこれまでのことで彼と話し合っていて。リセ様、マサヤ様はアソシアシオンの役員ではありませんが。
Oh, even I get to be Sama? What? That's kind of weird.
分かっていてよ、そんなことは。でもどうせマサヤさんも関係のある話なのだから。ですが、まあまあいいでしょう。
The chairwoman spoke pointedly.
孫の肩を持つわけではありませんが、リセの言う通りではあります。彼もいた方が話は早いですから。わかりました。
Risco, I would call her in my mind. She was younger after all. Definitely. I'm sorry, what? Hold up. What was the backlog? Definitely relented. Relented. She's an officer then. I wonder what society. The students in the room were slowly divided into two groups. If there was White Lily and Rose Society, then Risco was standing with Mitsuku, which was Rose Society.
さて、皆さんに集まってもらったのは他でもありません。来年のグランデボートに関してです。学校の制度を根本的に変えるという時は、やはりそれ相応の民意が形成されるべきでしょう。マサヤ君は生徒たちの判断の良すがとしてこうして転入してくれたわけですが、それだけでは足りないと私は考えました。そこで白百合会と紅バラ会にはその足りないところを補ってもらいたいのです。というと、
Well, I'm going to end it. I'm going to end this here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. We'll continue this conversation on a later date. I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is the Anime Yowie signing off. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, do whatever you please. Helps me out, and I'm grateful to you all. See ya.